Training Standards International came about as a result of experiential learning. Experiential learning has been around for years. I mean, it started in 352 BC, is the earliest record of it we can find. What we know is that people sitting in a room, especially kids, but it works for adults as well, sitting in a room and memorizing facts and then regurgitating those facts isn't learning. True learning comes from me finding out about the participant, finding about the person in the seat. What do you know already? Instead of me trying to reinvent the wheel for you and explaining something that you knew about 20 years ago, why don't I learn where you are and let's begin from that point. Experiential learning has an emotional component to it because we learn about you while we're training you. A great example to me is I was becoming a master trainer, and they gave us a picture and they said, okay, don't let your partner see the picture, and you have to describe what it is that you see, and they're going to draw it. However, you can't say, and the picture was just shapes like circles and rectangles, that sort of thing. And you can't tell your partner that it's a circle. You can't tell them how big it is. You just have to say, draw this, and sort of describe it. And then the next time you go on. So I said to the person, if you were to draw, say, the bottom of a cup, what would it look like? Show me. And so he does. And I said, okay, so we're going to take what you just did. And if I say cup, that's what you're going to draw. But we're also going to say that is 1/2 the size that is standard. So the real size would be double whatever you just drew. Get it? And he goes, yeah. We did this entire project, exercise, and his came out exactly like what I was holding. And everyone in the room goes, how did you do that? And I said, I didn't do it. He did it. Instead of me trying to reinvent the wheel, I just used what he already knew. He already knows what the bottom of a cup looks like. That's what experiential training really is, experiential learning. When we talk about the big things for us, the big subjects are strategic thinking. You already know how to have some sort of strategy. Most of us know we need a strategy. What most of us are afraid of is coming up with a strategy and being wrong. What we do is give you the safety to say, you're going to be wrong sooner or later. I'm wrong constantly. Benjamin Franklin had this great thing where he said, if I'm right 14% of the time, I'm doing really well, because most of us aren't. Experiential training, experiential learning, and Training Standards International, these go together like peanut butter and jelly for us because we have to get to know about you in order to train. And what we love to do is train and eat. But why the peanut butter and jelly? But we love to train. That's what we're trying to do. Instead of us just telling you and talking at you and getting you to memorize things, we want you to have an emotional component to what it is you learn. Training Standards International.